Previously on College Football 25, San Diego State Dynasty. There's a look at Sean Lewis, and to the field, the guy who backed up the starter for the Seminoles of Florida State, A.J. Duffy. Come on, A.J. Duffy. How about don't drop 15 yards in the backfield, you doofus?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
The 3-1 Aztecs begin episode 2 of the San Diego State Dynasty.
EA Sports.
Okay, so I'd mentioned in episode 1 that all the recruits suck and that it's really hard to recruit. Second part is totally right. It is certainly a little bit better after I leveled up a couple spots for my rookie coach. Guys like Higgins and Stewart I like. Gayton committed to UCLA.
Coming off a crucial bye week, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors will come out throwing on first down. And the ball is intercepted.
That's a house call. Transfer from Eastern Michigan, Bennett Walker.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it.
Last year, San Diego State wanted a nail-biter in their place, the University of Hawaii. No nail-biter tonight. How about this? Another pick six for the defense. A touchdown from Bryce Phillips. A.J. Duffy, I still am questioning some of your decision-making, but not on this play.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games.
Brady Hoke was the head coach of San Diego State for 7 years, and I don't think they ever had a convincing win against the Mountain West like this. And how about the day out of Makai Shaw, San Diego kid? From Scottsdale, Arizona, our first commitment is Higgins, and Lelito is a new quarterback for San Diego State of the future. Somehow our atmosphere after the win got worse, maybe because it's been raining a lot at San Diego, but our championship window is getting better. Cody Moon, Defensive Player of the Week. Even with the 56 points on offense, the headline is Moon, the veteran. And we've got linebacker recruiting completely maxed out to go along with receivers and offensive line. So as I alluded a moment ago, recruiting when you're a level 1 coach is difficult, but once you start maxing out some of those skills in the tree, all of a sudden recruiting becomes significantly easier. And next year's recruiting class, it's going to be great. Phillips leads the nation with 2 touchdowns on defense.
Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football.
Bro, take it easy. So A.J. Duffy never threw a pass at Florida State. So this is a growing season for the quarterback out of Moreno Valley as he tosses one right to the other team. But we bounce back immediately. Touchdown, Cam Davis. A pick six thrown from number 17 of Wyoming. I think that's Josh Allen of the Cowboys.
Got tremendous players, got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
2-0 against the Mountain West with a defense to boot. How about 2 more interceptions out of Eric Butler? We got to be the only team in the country that took this long to get a commitment. Now we got them coming all over. Pause. 4-star and a 3-star Jalen Drango joined San Diego State. After the bye, Dennis Columbus, another linebacker. You can see the tree starting to pay dividends, and punter Nick Marler for the future. So here's a look at the recruiting classes. Georgia number 1. Are you surprised at all? And there's a look at the remaining of the top 10. 52nd recruiting class in the country. Not half bad. We are just behind number 51 Kansas, number 49 Florida State. We are in front of some Power 5 clubs like Illinois, Vanderbilt, Colorado, and that team at number 57. So San Diego State is very, very strong right now. We've got about a dozen guys we're recruiting right now after the bye. Here's a look at some of them. Courtney Biggs is a gem. I finally got a great recruit, not just on the stars, but also overall. Lynn Woodside, we have been just seducing for a while and just taking him out to dinner. We've been scheduling visits. We've brought the whole house over to their house. Oscar Hope, another gem. San Diego State, some of those early recruits, not to be mistaken with the other guys we cut before this year. They're probably not going to play for the Aztecs. A couple of them will. These guys totally will if they join us. Final non-conference tune-up of the season. The Huskies of Washington State come to town. If the can't-miss atmosphere goes down after this, then the fans are to blame. A.J. Duffy, a great season.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Hits the accelerator to the right.
We're getting beaten by freshmen, folks. Pulalasi, and he goes airborne for the touchdown.
It's Mateer. The throw. He makes a grab, and he will score. The give out of the gun. Picks up the first down. Turns it on in midfield. And he breaks into the open.
Clearly, if we're going to beat Wazoo in today's game, we're going to need to score some points because the defense is soft as Charmin diapers. Can't even stop a nosebleed against this Washington State offense. You'd think these are like the greatest show on turf or something. Completely cut up in this game. Oh, are you celebrating in the end zone?
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. And he cruises his way to the house. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. Still on his feet. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough.
499 yards of offense, and it still wasn't enough. The Huskies tore up our defense, which really let us down. Still a B- championship contender, not half bad. Big news across the country as LSU is upset in College Station. The top 25 in the first college football playoff rankings are here, led by number 1 Ohio State, Georgia, Penn State, and one of the powers of college football 25. A lot of dynasties have NC State as one of the best teams. And here's a look at the remaining gems and other recruiting as we give you an update before we continue the Mountain West season. Oscar Hope we brought in, Woodside Tuifele. Almost all these guys that bring the house as a 50, but not him.
This matchup will keep you wide awake as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark.
It seems almost every year if you want to get past the Mountain West Conference, you got to beat Boise State. Where was this defense against Washington State? A pick six yet again by Bennett Walker. Oh yeah, we got a Heisman Trophy finalist. Bennett Walker again, 2 pick sixes in a quarter. The San Diego kid who went to junior college coming out of high school with the touchdown. Yawn. That's the best you could do, Boise State.
Offense. They'll try the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Can anyone catch him? The 20. Touchdown, San Diego State. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, if Walker's not scoring touchdowns, the opponent is. What an embarrassing collapse. Luckily, Duffy in a minute marches us all the way downfield for another San Diego State touchdown.
And what we've witnessed is a rarity these days in our sport. These defenses are taking matters into their own hands, putting points on the scoreboard, and effectively controlling the narrative of this game.
Yeah, the defenses aren't controlling shit.
Hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal, but instead, they get a massive play.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And will cruise.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team.
A quick bounce back for San Diego State. Are we going to win our first Mountain West Conference championship in 5 seasons? We look well on our way. And now we got the future fortified as defensive line is a new strength. Sean Lewis, because of the good coordinators, can focus on recruiting and nothing else in his coaching tree. Recruiting is not all smooth sailing. Hope is well on his way to joining the Aztecs, but Ajomo, we finished number 2 as he joins the Stanford Cardinal, and Maurice Waddy is on his way to UCLA. We were also in the top 3 going down the stretch, but we got plenty of commitments. Two remaining undefeateds, us and Nevada. We do not play Nevada in the regular season, but we do play the bottom three in this conference coming up next for the San Diego State Dynasty.